Hello, it's Polish Pol VR, welcome to my channel, and it's time to check out what PlayStation VR games we're going to play next week, but also I'm gonna do some news after. We've got some cool new info about Drive and just some other stuff, so stick around. Before I start, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like because it does help the channel a lot, and if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. Okay, first of all, WIPEOUT Omega Collection is for free for all the PlayStation Plus subscribers. It's been a while since we got PlayStation VR games on PS Plus, so finally it's happening again, and we're getting very good one. One of the best ones. If you played WIPEOUT flat, it's a great game. If you play it in VR, it's a 10 times better experience. It's so awesome, it's so fast, and even if you're worrying that it might be too motion sickening for you and you might spew all over your chest and nips, then don't worry because there is plenty of comfort options as well. In Omega Collection you basically getting free WIPEOUT games, so it's on a larger size, and also online multiplayer is working in VR. Tons and tons of fun to have in this one. If you didn't play it, go and download it and then have fun. Now another thing that coming out next week, I cannot show you gameplay because it keep getting copyright strikes, but this is the Angry Birds Movie 2 VR Under Pressure. Basically it's your different Angry Birds experience when you going on submarine. It's got this couch co-op gameplay when one person is in VR, others are not, and that's how you play together. Right, okay, now let's do some news because I want to speak about them. First of all, we're gonna talk about Drive. As we know, on PlayStation VR there's a huge lackage of VR racing games. Drive released on Steam other month as an early access game. The developers listened to feedback and gave some updates to the players. Lately they released new update which gave more cars and tracks for the players to enjoy, but also they're working on update 4 which coming along nicely, and it's gonna add more cars and tracks because when this game first released on PC it's not been that many cars, but now it's changing. But regarding the PSVR version, what's happening with it, because that's probably what you want to know. So basically they're working through early access update plan to get to version 1 at the moment, but once that done, once they are at this point, they will port to PlayStation VR. They currently going through the process with Sony to get it set up, so once they know more they gonna let us all know, but the game is coming along nicely. We should see it, which is nice because we are lacking these racing games, and if you're fan of proper fast arcade racing, you probably gonna like this one, especially that the Drive Club server is gonna go dark next year, so we need some more racing games, and it's happening. With early access games, they launching basically as a skeleton games, and then they getting better and better. They got plenty of feedback, so they updating it nicely. Many people enjoying this game, and we should enjoy it on PlayStation VR when it releases eventually. Now in other news, let's speak a bit about the NOSTOS. At HTC Vive China Joy conference, the developers confirmed that this game should be out in Q4 this year, so we should see it towards the end of the year, but that's for PC. They didn't said nothing about PlayStation VR, so it looks like the usual case. When PC launches, then they're gonna start working on PSVR port. I don't know, I might be wrong, but it looks like PSVR version might be a bit later. They still saying that it's coming to PlayStation VR, so it will happen, but maybe it might take them long time, but it's good to hear that they nearly finished. The game looks great, little RPG game, many of you should enjoy it, and that's it, bye.